Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today's video is dedicated to Vancouver, and that's where I am. Look behind me, it is Vancouver downtown. Today's video was requested by a bunch of you guys in the comments down below to make a video about Vancouver, and especially for top reasons not to move to this place. So here I am in Vancouver, and here's the video. There's all the most negative parts that I could find about Vancouver and from my own experience as well. Now, before we get started, I want to say that Vancouver is a beautiful place. If you look at all the pictures, like look behind me, it's beautiful. Right now it's even sunny. And today weather is beautiful as well, and the climate here is milder than the rest of the Canada. It's a great place, but I'm not going to be focusing today on the good parts about Vancouver. Besides that, it has insane amounts of wealth. You're going to see Bentleys, you're going to see Rolls Royce, all Lamborghinis, and really expensive cars here. There are some people who are drowning in wealth. They have everything you can imagine. Probably one of the most richest places in Canada is right where I am right now. Here is the biggest problem in Vancouver that I've experienced so far. Besides having so much wealth and so many rich individuals, there is a huge homeless problem. Homeless people are unlike anywhere else that I've seen in Canada so far, and I lived in Toronto. And I live in Calgary right now, and I thought that we do have a homelessness problem in Calgary, but it's nothing compared to Vancouver. Besides having so much of wealth and so many people who have insane amounts of money in their bank accounts and all that, you can see the cars outside. And there is a big amount of people who have nothing. It's just really pathetic to see such a rich and wealthy city to have so many people who have absolutely nothing. Big crime rates, high drug addiction, and basically substance abuse. Anyways, it is pretty bad. A lot of people here have nothing, and they are literally living on the street. So homelessness is a very big problem, especially if you're living in Vancouver downtown, and of course, because of that, crime rate as well. Next thing about Vancouver is cost of living. Just like I have mentioned, there are people who have a lot of money, but if you're searching for like tiny one bedroom condo, one bedroom, one bathroom condo, like right over there, you're looking at about $700,000. Real estate here is insanely expensive. You would look at a 3-bedroom condo, you'd be looking at $1.3, $1.5 million. I'm not going to be going too much into real estate prices in Vancouver or in British Columbia because, guys, I know a lot about real estate, but I'm from Alberta, and I prefer Alberta because that's where I'm licensed. I'm a realtor with eXp Realty in Calgary, Alberta, and that's where I help a lot of people buy and sell properties. But here it's just unaffordable. A lot of people just don't have such incomes with current interest rates to even qualify for that. So most people have to rent. The real estate, like houses, I've seen properties at $3.8 million that are just run-down properties compared to what we have in Alberta. So, like, the housing is extremely unaffordable here. Now, as I said, there are some people who have huge bank accounts, but majority of Canadians are not those few people who have such bank accounts, and most people here struggle with housing affordability. Now, also, in Vancouver, in British Columbia, you pay more taxes. So it's not like in Alberta where we have GST tax. Here, there is more taxes because they do have a provincial tax as well. I walked around, I looked at the grocery prices, I looked at the restaurant prices. I find where I'm from, Calgary, Alberta, way more affordable, less taxes. So in Vancouver, I would say it's pretty expensive. Now, I'm here and I'm staying in Hyatt, which is a hotel, and well, guess how much I'm paying per day? Oh, did you just say $100? No, you'd be absolutely wrong. It's closer to $500 a day. So I'm staying in a $500 a day hotel. And yeah, I'm not really proud of it. I think it's a major rip-off. Yeah, the brand, the name, but come on, $500 for this view? Well, there are better views for less money around the world, and I can say that it's pretty expensive. I'm blessed. I'm one of the few people who are blessed to be able to afford such things. So, but still, I think it is crazy expensive in my opinion, because I could have went for Cuba and we spent a couple of weeks there, with the same kind of price ranges as my less than a week stay in Vancouver right now. I'm not complaining, but I just have to know that it's very expensive to live here. And especially if you're a new immigrant, like when I came to Canada 10 years ago, my goodness, I wouldn't be able to stay one day in this hotel. Next thing is weather. Well, right now, you see it's sunny, it's nice. I don't like shooting videos when it's gloomy and dark, and that's how it was when I arrived to Vancouver, in the airport today in the morning. So I gotta tell you guys, Vancouver in general, so I walked out of the aircraft and it's pretty dark here. So I was like, yeah, I'm not shooting a video because people on YouTube don't like dark videos, and that's, guys, you're going to see on my channel. I make a lot of videos from Calgary. It's always sunny, it's always nice. Here it rains a lot and it's dark. People say it's depressing. I talk to people who live here, they're saying it's pretty depressing. The weather pretty much sucks in that way. But also, of course, it is warmer than, let's say, in the rest of Canada. When it's warmer, it doesn't really snow that much in winter, but it rains a lot. And a lot of people actually moved to Alberta because of all the mountains. I don't know if you can see it behind the wall. You cannot see there's Microsoft office behind me, because of this kind of weather people want to have, like sun, like I have right now. It's not always sunny here. So the weather makes you feel pretty miserable a lot of times here as well. And as soon as you arrive, you're going to notice that commute times to work are pretty lengthy. So if you're driving to work, you can expect to drive for a very long time. Hey, guys, it's actually not that bad right now when I'm shooting this video. It's not a rush hour. I wanted to show you some of the roads behind me, but I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I don't want to drop my camera here down from there. So you're going to see, like right now, it's pretty mild. It's pretty all right, but it is a big city with a huge population. There's a lot of people living here, and traffic can be a huge problem, especially if you are where I'm from. If you are coming from one of the provinces in Canada that are not having such huge cities, like for example in Calgary, if you commute to work more than half an hour, that's considered to be pretty bad, and that's nothing compared to what you get in Vancouver. One more thing about Vancouver is, like, I want to tell you from my perspective, for a person who, visits Vancouver, I find people pretty friendly. But people who live here, they've been telling me on this channel as well, and friends that I know, it's pretty difficult to build new relationships. Pretty difficult to actually have friendships. Now, I know it's more of a Canadian problem, and I covered it in videos as well. But here it's even more prominent that it is difficult to actually have a close relationships with people in such a big city. It feels like a great place to live and everything, but you meet people, people are friendly, but it's very difficult to actually build those relationships. So all in all, guys, main reasons not to move to Vancouver, and I say don't move to Vancouver, is, I would say for myself, besides commute, besides rainy weathers, besides, the weather conditions here, for my biggest turnoff for Vancouver is cost of living. Guys, cost of living, of real estate, taxes, and of course, guys, the homelessness situation. I actually wanted to make some videos, but I just feel it's unethical and it's bad. If I do that, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? I don't think it's a good thing to go around recording homeless people. Otherwise, there is one right next to this hotel lying on the ground there. And I wanted to show it to you, but I feel that I'm humiliating a person who is a living human being, who is in unfortunate life circumstances. I don't want to put that on YouTube, showing you somebody, Bentleys driving by, Lamborghinis driving by, Mercedes, and almost every single Uber car is a Tesla and homeless people all over the place. Yeah, so those are the main reasons not to move to Vancouver. But if you have a lot of money and you are confident in life and you don't care about friendships, whether and you are wealthy and rich, and you know that what it's called, the affordability is none of your concern, then this could be an amazing place to live. And for those of you, the rich ones, I would say Vancouver is a pretty good place. For the rest of Canadians who are not coming from another country with a ton of millions and millions of dollars, I would say don't move here. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. If you live in Vancouver, share your story, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.